Hey there, Internet. Nerdlocker.com here with another wonderful edition of Trailer Trash Talk. First up, we have a good old-fashioned orgy starring Jason Sudeikis and about 80 other awesome actors.
Oh my god, this cast alone looks
phenomenal.
Awesome.
They're always good together. They bounce off of each other.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good ensemble cast.
A lot of people, a lot of new faces are being brought into this, but it's still cool. You see a lot of familiar people.
And randomly,
Don
Johnson's in this.
Freaking Johnson, sign me up.
Yeah, anything with an orgy, I'm signed up for. Sorry.
That's true.
That's
He didn't even watch the trailer. He just wanted to talk about orgies.
Yeah, when we first started talking about this, I really didn't even know it was about a trailer. I just
thought we were having a Nerdlocker orgy. That's kind of weird, man.
No, it's not weird. It's
natural.
Normal. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so Jason Sudeikis plays a middle-aged guy, or sort of middle-aged, like 35, who parties every weekend at his dad's house, and apparently his dad's gonna sell the house. So one big final blowout, they have to have it, and it's gonna be an orgy.
A blowout for sure.
Yes, a blowout for sure. It seems like he's been partying. Like they show like flashbacks. He's been partying at this house since like the 80s. They all have mullets.
Yeah.
They're all going crazy and whatever. So. I'm totally stoked for this. I love a good laugh fest, so.
I agree. And Jason Sudeikis is slowly but surely like becoming that guy for movies. Like he was in Going the Distance and Horrible Bosses. Great. He's great in everything. So very excited to see him in this.
Yeah. So orgies, mullets, and Don Johnson. Sold.
What more do you want?
Charlie Day.
Oh man, that would have done.
All right. So our next trailer is Dreamhouse.
Very excited, starring Rachel Weisz and Daniel Craig.
Ooh. I saw the poster for this a long time ago, and I've been waiting for the trailer because I'm like, oh, it looks like a horror movie. Daniel Craig's in it.
And it is indeed a horror movie.
Man,
I was scared.
Now I thought it would be like the regular horror movie where these people move into a house and it's haunted and it's tearing the family apart.
Ghosts.
But the twist in it is it looks like Daniel Craig is the person that committed the murders in these houses way before, and he's imagining his I don't know, it looks incredible. It actually looks scary, which excites me because I'm
never scared anymore.
Jonesing for a good scary movie here.
I think it's a mix between Amityville Horror and like Shutter Island.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. And then they threw the two girls at the end.
The Shining?
It's like, Shining, all right,
like,
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know where that's from.
But man, I'm honestly, this is now the #1 movie I'm looking forward to. Like now that the summer blockbusters
That's not
are over.
called The Dark Knight Rises?
Well, the summer block this year.
That's a given.
This year.
That's a given.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, please check out this trailer and let us know what you guys think.
Another great trailer for Paranormal Activity 3.
Dum dum dum.
I'm excited about this.
I
Definitely.
know you are. I know you are.
I'm all for the first-person type of movies. I love them. This one seems to be a prequel to the last two, so I'm definitely excited.
This one's different because it's directed by the two guys who directed the documentary Catfish.
Which you're still sore about.
Which makes me totally believe that Catfish was made up and they're now using this to direct major movies like Paranormal Activity 3.
Indeed.
I was not scared by 1 or 2.
Agreed.
I thought the idea was scary, and I know you love these. I thought the idea was scary, but this trailer, when they're in the bathroom doing the Bloody Mary thing, I legitimately got freaked out.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie. I was really kind of like expecting it, but at the same time, it was still pretty creepy. Like the girl from The Grudge was like in the corner or something. So I'm really excited for it.
It was definitely cheesy because of that moment, but every single one of these I haven't really been excited about until I saw it.
I've never seen two.
So with this third one, I think I've kind of learned a lesson that it seems to be better than what it's expected to be in the trailer. So
I'll definitely give this one a shot in theaters.
Me too.
That's for sure.
Because in all, really, if nothing else, the storyline they build is very complex. You know, the first two didn't happen at the same time, didn't happen one after the other. It was like, it was so complex how it came together. It was so good. I can't wait for them to have the challenge of throwing in a prequel or however they want to really sell it, because the story at the end of the day will be that much better. So I'm excited about it.
Me too.
Next trailer is The Amazing Spider-Man, starring Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone.
And it truly is amazing.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
Man,
I was not excited for this movie until I saw the trailer.
I was a little worried about who they picked because a lot of people were saying that he looks so much like Spider-Man. To me, he just didn't. I didn't get it. I didn't like how he kind of looked too kind of emo,
yeah,
like
I didn't like the
angsty
pictures
and stuff.
I saw, but now that I saw it in movement and actual, everyone sitting there and talking, and Peter's parents.
Yeah, Peter's parents
That's
were
the
implemented
first time
into
they're
this
ever
movie.
shown in a Spider-Man movie. That Oh, it looks so good.
I was actually kind of confused about the parents being there. I was like, why are they even there?
You know,
why doesn't they just get killed?
The way they cut that, where it's like baby Peter looking out the window, and then it cuts to teenage Peter, and he's still looking out the window. They kind of make it seem like there's no closure on if they die. Like he doesn't know if they're dead or if they're coming back or what's the deal.
From what I heard, apparently back in the 90s, I didn't read Spider-Man in the 90s because I was only about 6. Mm-hmm. So apparently in the 90s they implemented a storyline where his parents were S.H.I.E.L.D. agents before he was born. So this could be going that route. Also,
which alternatively,
the Ultimate Universe has it where Brock and Spider-Man's dad invented a suit to fight cancer, being the symbiote.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they could go with both.
I'm kind of hoping they go that direction. And
I hope they do the S.H.I.E.L.D. one because then it can tie it with the other stories, and that'd be pretty cool.
The only problem is it's not Marvel Studios stuff.
Yes. So it will not be tied.
Everyone said that to me though. They're like, "Oh my God!" I'm like, "Guys, we're never gonna get that."
See, that's the thing. That's why I'm leaning more towards the Ultimate.
I think that'd be awesome
because
and you know those Ultimate books are good. And there was something, I really like the costume. What you see of the costume, I know it's different, but I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about when I was saying that I was not excited about this movie until this trailer, because the costume looks so dumb to me.
And I gotta say, I'm so excited. He's got web shooters. He doesn't have the power to shoot webs. Yep. That's what bugged me so much in the first ones, and I'm so excited he has the shooters. Oh my gosh, I'm happy with the film now because of that.
And I will end it on this note. Emma Stone looks beautiful.
Gorgeous.
The last trailer we have for you is Final Destination 5. I've never been a fan of any of these movies.
What?
That's because you're stupid.
Yeah.
I know. Stupid. I don't know. They never, like, 1 was enough for me. Then we had 2, then there was the roller coaster, and then the Final Destination, and then we have 5.
Well, see, now you skipped sections in there because the second one was the highway. The third one was the roller coaster. The fourth one was the NASCAR. And now we're on the 5th one. Let's get our stories here.
Regardless.
Obviously, you've not watched them all.
Please.
I've seen enough that I know I'm not a fan of
the first one I really enjoyed because it was an original concept and that these people cheated death. And then you have Tony Todd, come on, please, Candyman, in a horror film. How could you not like that?
Yeah.
I love him.
And then these people are trying to avoid death in any way they can. I love it. I think you would like this one because the new twist they seem to be introducing is the way that they get away from death is by killing somebody else.
Now, I like that angle. That makes it a little more interesting that these characters aren't going to be, just laying down. I know you're going to have those deaths where they just sit there and something happens, but I kind of like the idea that some of them are going to go out and be like,
but that's really the staple of this film series, and that's the reason why people who like it, because it's not about the story, it's not about the plot, it's about the way these fuckers die.
Well, and I think the way that they're going to go on this one, and I hope, is they don't wait too long to introduce this. You have to kill somebody.
Jumps right into it.
Because in the trailer, it seemed like they waited to the end of the trailer to let this idea get in there. So if it's like 2 people left and that's what they figure out, it's like, well, that's lame. I want to see people killing people. Yeah. But if it's early on, cool. That means there's going to be more horror. I like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So, be on the lookout for this one. That's it for Trailer Trash Talk this week. If there's any trailers you guys have seen and want us to talk about, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We'll see you next week.